Hey guys, Aaron here, got one with me today.
Hello.
We're going to be continuing on with Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo Classic. So we're actually quite far into the game. We were just talking about it before we started streaming. So we should definitely be able to get it done today. So I'm going to say to Wayne...
You're first.
Oh, am I first?
Yeah,
okay.
So is that right? The bit over the top.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, what we're saying then is that we've got one level and the boss of the fourth world and 2 levels left, so we should be alright.
This wasn't the level where we got stuck on for ages though, yeah?
Yes, but we did get right near the end and it was just...
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. He says as he just takes a hit. Alan, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping by.
I just sort of overseen there, so I thought might as well.
Some...
Oh, there we go. Oh,
idiot.
Right, okay, right. Well,
Can you
know
get
that,
back there?
No,
No,
but
okay.
Froggy's there, and Froggy means you can jump on things like the bees.
Yeah.
So,
So
right,
if
there
we
you go.
do-
That's an easy.
Okay, that's a good plan. Major, welcome. How are you today? True Pixel as well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ruben, welcome.
Go then. So yeah, get Froggy. That'll make life so much easier. Froggy.
Gotta love the frog. What's his actual name in this?
Oh god, so down there.
I can remember the others.
I can't remember. No.
Definitely not Slippy.
No, Guado, whatever is the fish.
Eguado's the fish. Squawk's the
You know what? I
parrot.
can't remember. And help us, people. What is the name of the frog? It's one. Yeah, I can't.
Major, yeah, the chat. I've removed the chat for the time being. I don't really think it sort of matters too much. A lot of my other streams at the minute, I kind of like the fact I can play them in full screen. So it's all good.
Winky. Ah, okay.
Winky. I've been wanting to get rid of the on-screen chat for a while now. The only issue is, obviously, I stream to Twitch and YouTube, where, you know, it kind of warrants an actual chat on the screen. I don't really know how to get how to fix that, really, but...
Oh, careful.
Right. We got this, come on. We saw enough of this level on the last stream, so we don't want to spend too long here.
No.
Definitely not.
I pushed a button, but it didn't jump.
Okay.
I blame the... Right.
But that was kind of weird, because that seemed to happen to me as well.
Right, what I was trying to do, you know what, with the Diddy, you can bounce and bounce and bounce. I don't know if you can quite do that as quickly on the frog. Get the
Right.
frog.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, yeah, Ramby the Rhino, Winky. That was the only one I kind of forgot about. Does he show up in any of the other Donkey Kong games?
You know what? I can't...
I don't think he does, does he?
I don't think he does, no. Ramby and the
Ramby
fish,
and, yeah, the fish and Squawks, but
regulars.
I guess the frog
I kind of
wasn't...
liked it.
Yeah, maybe
Snake
there was...
in number 2 kind of takes his place, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it must have been a reason. Definitely, definitely easier getting through this. No wonder we were having so much trouble last time. Because there's going to be that bit where they're moving tyres as well. Yeah, with the bees.
That's what I mean.
This will
means you can just jump on them without having to mess
definitely help.
You see what I mean? If you don't land right, you have to jump when his legs. If you get what I mean, it's.
I wish we got the checkpoint. That's something. Yeah, True Pixel. I kind of feel at times that having an on-screen chat encourages people to spam the chat. Which was one of the reasons why I did get rid of it. I'm not really too keen on having speech to text to speech. Yeah, the text to speech thing's weird. I don't get on with it. Lay, welcome. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Yeah, it was a long stream yesterday. Looking forward to getting back to it on Sunday.
Be careful. Nice.
Right, wish me luck here.
Oh, that's it. Good, 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 good. Good up.
Oh, really?
Alright.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
The end is
Positive
the end
thoughts.
Of this bit, so.
Wasn't expecting that.
It's alright, because it normally brings you out a bit further ahead. Just hope it won't want to take you a bit further back. No? See what I mean?
Yes. Finally. So we got the boss.
It isn't a bad level, it's just one of them ones where everything's got to work right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you get kind of used to the jumps. You know what? I could have sworn actually we did this last time.
Oh, maybe we didn't save it after that.
Yeah.
Maybe we did.
I remember doing this boss fight again. I was sure we got past that.
Maybe we didn't save it then. Oh, that was... Yeah, we didn't save it, I don't think.
Yeah, Lay, I did see you actually did say goodnight on the chat, so... yeah, it was kind of weird though. I got to the beginning of a new chapter.
Oh yeah, because we started this, didn't we?
Yeah, so what's happened
I
there?
think we'd run out... Yeah, we only done
I wonder if we saved it using the built-in save... Sorry, the quick save.
Yeah, but we didn't actually save it. I think that was the problem.
Yeah,
that's fine.
so
We've only done the first level, so that's fine.
Yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, there was a weird glitch in the game. I thought I was going to have to redo it all over again, but thankfully, we're good.
Yeah, so it's probably the instant save rather than... Oh, well, it's all saved good now with like 50 lives, so we're all good.
Yeah, we're good now.
That's the something I've said before with people. It's just so strange how we just assume a game's saved nowadays. You know, going into a game and actually having to push a button to save is like, huh? What?
Yeah, it bugs me when you don't know if a game is saving nowadays.
Oh, do you remember when we set up the GameCube and we was playing Tony Hawk's and stuff?
Yeah.
I kept going, why is everything we've done gone? And it went into like 3 or 4 times doing it. We're like, oh look, got to go into the menu and manually save it. I was like, we're just so spoiled with auto save.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's more for the fact as well, like buying the old systems, unless you bought a memory card at the same time. I remember at school there was a guy playing through Final Fantasy VII or college without a memory card, and all he did was just leave his PlayStation on.
Well, I remember getting a massive memory card for that. It was like 1 megabyte or something. It was like, you know, store 60 plus games or something. It's like crazy. What would a meg save now?
A picture at most.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I remember this, Major. I remember kicking the tyre around, so... yeah.
I went for a flying lesson.
You've been playing much lately, Major, anyway. I was saying to Wayne, actually, earlier that Limbo and Inside are coming out on the Switch next week. If you've never played them, they're well good games. They're only about 3.5 hours each.
Yeah, Limbo,
But
I don't think I have, actually.
Limbo was... I love that game.
I heard good things about it, yeah.
Did you play Inside?
No.
Oh. They're both similar games. Limbo was probably the better out of the two, story-wise, but Inside was really good.
It's easy to do, isn't it?
Well, I did... Oh.
Well, one game I always remember being a pain in the butt with no option to save it. Kid Chameleon on the Mega Drive. Oh, damn. Good game, but...
The thing with that game is, though, there were so many cheats.
Oh, so
like
many
level selects,
oh, God, yeah.
takes you straight to the end boss. And
But completing it through, there was so many multiple paths. It was great.
Yeah, me and my friends used to play that a lot one summer, but man, that game was difficult. It really was.
Fun, though.
It was fun.
It's one of them games, and now it's on the Sega Classics thing on the phone.
Yeah.
That you can save it anywhere and stuff now. It actually benefits from greatly.
Proper Donkey Kong.
Kind of reminds me of Lanky.
Yeah, I guess there is a similarity. Go. Just a floating tyre, I'm pretty sure I remember that. Yeah, definitely Major. Limbo's a really nice little game. Good puzzler, I would say. Hey there, Eric, welcome. Flashback as well. Yeah, it's very... Both of those games are quite similar to Flashback or Another World.
I think this was the level we were on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lay, I must admit, I'm not a fond lover of them films. I know they're like... Yeah, I have to agree with you there, big time. Such a popular series of films then, but I don't...
Yeah, I think I only ever watched the original Twilight.
It's a popular series, but to me, they've just like they've like glamorized vampires. It's not. I don't know.
Well,
it's good
it
if
wouldn't
maybe
be
you're a 15-year-old teenage girl.
Well, that's. I think
vampires.
that was probably their target audience. Well, the books anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just, to me not a vampire thing. It's weird.
What was it? The Vampire Sparkle? That rings a bell. A lot of people moaning about that. Yeah, I only ever watched the first one. That was enough for me.
I think it's definitely things being different as long as I mean, True Blood I really
True
enjoyed,
Blood.
and that was very different to your standard vampire thing. Yeah, I
but
love
True
that.
Blood was like proper adult as well, wasn't it? It was, and like a proper gore fest at times.
Oh yeah, but it was different to your standard
Yeah,
vampire
it was...
things, which is fine because I enjoy it. But yeah, Twilight and all that, it just seems very. It's like they've tried to turn the vampire thing into a kiddie thing.
Major, I think we're on the same wavelengths there. Another World, classic. I think I've still got my Facebook profile, the top, the banner. I've had it as Another World for a long time. Great game. One of the first games as well to have like a proper cinematic intro. Yeah, I miss it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this bit now. Hey there, Leon. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. No football tonight. I just remember me, my brother, and 2 friends playing Another World. What? It was for a few weeks we were playing through it before we got into Flashback. And man, we were just like in awe of that intro. It was great, and just the whole like alien type of setting was great. Just kind of got stuck there. So I can remember this bit as well.
Maybe we got to this level then. I don't think we got past this, did we?
Yeah, I think we did. Because I remember we had... No, this was the one we stopped at, because... Yeah, we kept having a lot of trouble a bit later on.
I think it's because we ended up trying to rush it to get it done in time. Some levels like this.
Yeah, I think you had a phone call. I tried it. I was going to say, it's not like me to get through that far without dying.
Did you get the halfway mark?
I can't remember. I don't think so yet. So don't die.
Or do die.
Or do.
Yeah, is that level? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It must have been so close. We're nearly halfway through. It's only got 5, 6 levels. It's only 4 levels, so... Yeah, silly mistakes, isn't it, Major? Sometimes.
We all do it.
That's the one thing as well I do love about the Donkey Kong Country games. Was some of the music was amazing. 2's especially.
I think generally all the music's been...
Oh yeah.
Even on the newer ones, I would say...
Oh yeah.
None of it's really bad, but...
Not quite as memorable.
Maybe not quite as memorable. But I think as well, when you're younger playing these games, it sticks in your mind a bit more.
I think it was more about the impressiveness of the quality of the music as well, because I mean, compared to everything else you hear, it's
very
a league
true.
of its own, isn't it, really? Like the graphics as well. I mean, not many games look as good as the Donkey Kong Country game.
I mean, last week when we were playing it, I was thinking, you know, the graphics have aged quite a bit, but they kind of got a charm to them. I kind of like them now. Even if it looks a bit outdated now, blocky or whatever, but it's still all...
Nearly 25 years old, ain't bad.
Is it really that?
1994, wasn't it?
That's not 25 years, man.
94, 2004, 2014, and we're nearly halfway through.
Mate, okay.
24 years.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's really bad.
Scary.
That's really bad. Yeah, Major. This was definitely the one, wasn't it? We got to the checkpoint, but there was quite a tricky section with...
I think it was these bits.
Yeah, the bees.
Too much.
Yeah.
We'll try and get over to the next one.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Sorry, got a checkpoint.
Nice one.
Yes, you just need to sort of go once you're on it. I think that's the thing. Yes, that was extremely lucky.
Yeah, Major, totally agree. He is an absolute legend. I don't know if anyone else was secretly hoping there was going to be like a new Conker game at E3 revealed. Highly unlikely, but it would have been nice. A proper Conker as well. How? This was it. This was it.
Roll jump if you need to.
Oh, yeah.
The end is...
Yeah. Slips off the edge. Yeah, true. I do think, you know, I think Retro should move on from the Donkey Kong Country games. They've done Donkey Kong Country. They did Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm not too fussed about seeing another 2D one anytime soon.
And the fact they converted the Wii U one, I'd be surprised
if they are. Well, yeah, they bought the Country Returns to the 3DS, and then they bought this one out for the Switch. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So,
if anything, I would love to see them do a proper 3D Donkey Kong rather than another 2D one.
Yeah, a 3D adventure game that.
Because the last one Rare did wasn't amazing.
It's weird though, because you get a lot of people do like it. It's a Marmite game.
It is, but you also have to think, like, certain games you grow up with, you know, that could have been like the first game for someone. So of course it's going to be probably amazing to them. Like Final Fantasy VII, for example. There's not many other people like outside that group of friends that really into it, you know, that I know anyway. Yeah. Anyone I've spoken about the new remake, they're like, what? You know, Final Fantasy X was where it was, you know, for me or whatever. But yeah, numbers.
Maybe you can't jump on them one. Yeah, see, Major, I did kind of like it, but I like the collectathon type thing. But I can understand for people that aren't collectathon nutters that it was ludicrous the amount in there. Oh look, let's collect all the bananas. Oh, now let's collect all the bananas for the next character and the next character. And was it 6 characters or something? And to and fro, all the banana. It was a chore.
Hey there, Chadley. Welcome. Chadley is another streamer, aren't you? I did check your channel out the other day, so welcome to the stream.
Did I get the barrel? Oh, that's going to be fun for you.
Yeah, this is going to be a...
I'll roll into it, maybe.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, don't expect me to last much longer.
You can do it.
Right, okay, let's time this right.
There's only like one more.
Yeah, it was just that I slipped off the edge there.
Same sort of thing again. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't believe that. Yeah, we're nearly there anyway. It's one thing that bugs me. Like there'll be a brand new game, a sequel, and they think to make it bigger and better, they do just add collectibles.
Banjo-Kazooie,
Banjo.
You don't need to say anymore.
I mean, we're not even talking like it doesn't have to be games like that. A recent example for me was, I think Wayne's been playing through it, Tomb Raider,
yeah.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, I guess.
Yeah, the second one, yeah. Oh, sugar.
The first game was amazing. The second one, good game. But, man, they just filled it up with so many collectibles that I kind of gave up with. Same with like the Arkham game, the Batman Arkhams. The first one was perfect. And they ended up just chucking in loads more of the those collectibles.
Some people like, some people don't know. I mean, you're never going to please everyone.
Can I get up there without
Using that, that's
yeah. Honestly, that is
we need to get there without me dying.
a pretty harsh place to put one of the
Like
enemies.
if he stopped for a second. Right, don't die.
Oh, Chadley, have you? I appreciate that, man. Awesome. And what better stream to come on for a bit of Donkey Kong Country anyway? True Pixel, glad to hear it. Nice one. You've been working on that for a long time. So, nice one. Yeah, true. It's the placement of the enemy there, just it's not right.
A bit right if it's like these ones where it like moves up and down or it has a stop, but it's because it's constant. You don't actually get a chance to.
I think the thing is as well though that kids do have a lot of time for all these collectibles, so you know when you don't have to worry about jobs or anything, maybe that's a bit more what they're for. But I can't really be dealing with many long games nowadays, like 10-20 hours tops. So where's that line go off to?
That's
the next
point.
level,
yeah,
right?
Might as well save it later.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, Chadley, I would say, I mean, Wayne is probably more into the Donkey Kong games than I am, but generally what I played of them all, I've enjoyed most of them. It was quite good when we were... Was it Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Yeah. See, 3 you've still not played.
So we kind of do it in the wrong order here, but...
That's a game maybe for another time, number 3.
Number 2, man, that game was difficult.
Yeah, they did definitely kick the difficulty up with 2 and 3.
But they're classic games. The original I've got a lot of good memories with anyway, so...
And they're definitely Mario competitors, aren't they? I mean...
Well, they're very different games, aren't they?
Oh, yeah,
they're still platformers, but they're different enough to not be like a clone of each other.
Whoa, fishy.
I was quite surprised. I completely forgot there was a Donkey Kong Land series for the Game Boy. I was looking up some wiki earlier about it, and yeah, there was Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy, and then you had the countries for the Game Boy Advance, and yeah, I didn't realise how many had been released. And there goes another life.
Half-life marks about there, I reckon. Oh yeah, you should play 2 and 3. 1 was good, but you only got to see people's opinion. Most people declare 2 was the best. So it took everything this had and just made it better. Music that was truly amazing.
It's kind of like the music you could fall asleep to, actually. This one in particular.
So what it's like we were saying
nice
earlier, with
peaceful.
You know, the size of games, you know, back on this, what, like about 4 megabytes was like a big game. How it's amazing what they got out of it.
Yeah, True Pixel. There's Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy. So there was Donkey Kong Land 1, 2 and 3. They're completely different games though. They follow different stories, new levels. And then there was Donkey Kong Country, which I believe I have one of the cartridges. I'm sure I've got one of them. What, for the Game Boy?
No, the SNES.
Oh. They're probably worth a load now.
Oh, so close.
Well, I would kind of be expecting the game to be ramping up the difficulty by this point.
Water levels though are just annoying.
Yeah.
I swear that Guardo's around somewhere. Maybe in there.
I was going to say.
No.
Was it really worth it?
Probably not.
Let's just redo
I
that.
swear he's in it.
He could be
level.
later, I hope.
But normally in later levels he's hidden more. Whoa. That's definitely not there.
Yeah, the yellow cartridge.
Oh, yeah,
Pretty sure it's ringing a bell. I'll have to have a look after stream. I'm sure I've got one of them.
Did that actually touch it? I swear I didn't touch
Right, let's take this slow. CC Gaming, welcome. Oh, we got a couple of good streamers there. How's it going, man? Welcome. Right, just take your time, dude. There's one more just up here. Thankfully, not as annoying as the bloopers from Mario.
Oh, at least once these have gone, they've gone.
Yeah, they don't just continuously follow you.
So you told you halfway mark had to be close.
Yeah, CC doing well. Not too bad at all. Sorry, True Pixel. A few good streamers. There we go. Hey, at least we got to the checkpoint that time.
The thing is, some of them you can go up and over and not hit, and some of them... I don't know if I went the right way, to be honest. The bananas were going up, but...
It's kind of a bit of a maze around here, isn't it?
Generally follow the bananas, but... Oh, look, there's a DK barrel there as well.
I've really ramped up the difficulty.
Oh. They don't follow a path. They just
do what they want to do.
Yeah.
They're fish.
Right. Stupid fishy level. See, like that, there's space, but it's like...
What's the deal with the water here anyway? It looks very toxic.
Right, so don't worry about going up and down, that's just bananas.
Just go.
Kind of like a bit of a troll level, really, isn't it? Right, see, that's the way to go, but there's this way here. So I reckon this
go.
is where Aguado goes,
Yeah,
'cause that
have a
would
little
make
look
life
around.
So much easier.
It's kind of funny. We grabbed, well, Wayne grabbed a load of extra lives before we started. I think we've already gone through, what, 50 of them? Sorry, 20 of them, something like that. Okay, nice one. So I'd head upwards if you can, I think. No?
That's fine, it just means
Well,
now
we
we
know.
can go... Yay! Now if fishy's getting that way, we kill him. See, makes life so much easier.
Just shame we can get him at the beginning of the level. Left. It's pretty good though, the animals don't disappear.
They run off. Kind of like Yoshi does, really.
Yeah. Well,
Saying that.
maybe not in this case. Too late. Too late. End up in someone's sandwich. I think you need, left.
Oh, DK barrel as well. So yeah, if you can get it. Fishy's hurt, man.
This is
It's
shocking.
one of the most annoying levels it's got to be.
So you're telling me you can hit a fish and die, but you can swim in the water without drowning?
I found a big flaw with Yoshi. Yoshi's
What?
story. No, not Yoshi's story. The one on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Really World, yeah? Like, you can eat fire and spit it out. But yeah, like that, it touches the slightest little, touches fire, dead instantly.
Yeah.
But you can swallow it, fine.
Mario logic. How you guys doing with your streams anyway lately? I must admit, I've taken a bit, well, I say taken a bit of a break from Mario Maker. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it for a while. Every so often, I think I'm going to come back and do a bit of a stream. It's just got to the point now, I've been playing it every Sunday for nearly 2 years. I want to try something new.
Like you said that, maybe if they do putting a new one out, but...
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was going to be announced at E3. Nothing was mentioned. And at that point anyway, I was kind of like, I want to try something else anyway. But yeah, hopefully still do my mod videos and maybe the occasional viewer level videos, something like that. Go, go, go.
Let's go.
Really? really don't feel confident about this.
Right there, dude.
I'm taking it very carefully, just in case. It wouldn't be the first time. See?
Oh, look.
Well, it was a little further than there.
Oh. All that work.
And we were going to get this done today.
Well, if somebody didn't die so quickly.
I think I've been doing okay today.
Yeah, apart from on this level. It's all good. It's all good. We'll get it. Right. This will get forever. Right.
Major, yeah. It's difficult streaming, especially if you only have like a viewer. When I started streaming, trust me, right, I streamed for quite a few weeks with only 1 or 0 viewers. But eventually it does pick up. I think it does help if you like play just the one game for the time being to build up an audience. Whereas Dan does tend to play multiple games. But yeah, I do try and pop into his streams when I can. I was reading there's a website called Lonely Streamers, and basically it lists all of the streams with only 0, well, no viewers basically. So you can just pop in, say hello, stuff like that. It's a good idea, I guess, but it does kind of get you down a bit, I guess, if no one's coming along to your streams. Definitely, I can say I've been in that position.
Yeah, it's like anything. It takes a bit of work, and you can't expect miracles overnight, can you?
Yeah, exactly. It takes time. And I think it also helps as well if you're playing a game you actually want to play. That's one way of doing it.
How much easier is that with the fish? Oh my god.
Yeah, if you're really enjoying the game, I must admit nowadays I try and only play games that I want to, because if you don't get many viewers, then you're going to feel a bit off about it. It's all good. I'm sure Dan will be fine anyway. Chadley, yeah, I do agree. It gets to a point with any game that you're constantly playing. You know, I just can't do it. Playing the same game constantly. I know some very popular channels out there base their channels just on the one game, but man, I would burn out way too quick, I think, just doing that. I kind of felt it was happening to me with Mario Maker. Exactly, Major. I'm not going to lie, there were times I've been playing games just because... Oh, mate, what? You're going to do this. It'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, as I was saying, there has been times I've played games, unlucky. Play games which I only did to try and get some viewers, but if you don't enjoy it, what's the point?
I can't believe I jumped over the halfway mark. It wasn't too bad to get there.
Well, hopefully we'll get there this time.
Yeah, see, I'm like that with Breath of the Wild because I've got it on the Wii U and I've completed the game, but I can't be bothered to go around and get every single shrine and do it 100% like I want to, because I know when I get a Switch I'll probably want to do it on that.
Well, there is a way apparently to transfer your Wii U over to the Switch.
Yeah, it's just as it stood, I was just like,
Yeah.
I like to complete them games 100%, but
Where you got the SharePoint? Well, it's like Odyssey. I've still got 200.
oh, trust me, when I get
Moons.
Odyssey, I will rinse that until it's done.
The thing is, though, a lot of the moons are not that fun to get.
Oh yeah, but every other Mario 3D game, I've 100% it, so...
I
I've
do
got
plan to 100% it. I hope.
As long as only one copy of Zelda, I did everything. That was the gold one I got, 'cause including like the cow in your room and every single thing that game had to offer. That file had everything. That took some serious work.
Yeah, that's fair play.
Oh.
I didn't expect to make that jump. Excellent.
So it's not one of the hardest minecart levels, to be honest. Right. Last level. No boss.
Awesome.
Oh god, I remember this level.
Oh, right. It turns off and on.
Oh yeah, see, that's what I kind of want to do. Yeah, I mean, I want to play Breath of the Wild through a master mode, 100%. We want everything to only do once, definitely.
Well, that was kind of... With Breath of the Wild for me, I started a Breath of the Wild series off. It completely killed the game for me, playing it. Because I would spend so long, like, doing specific things in the game. And then I just couldn't be bothered to play it. Which was a shame because, you know, up until that point I was enjoying it. Massive game, but I would like to say I'd return. I can't promise that, but
One day.
yeah, it's such a massive game.
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean,
Well, if you want 100%.
Oh, if you want 100% of it, but again, you know, it's as big as you want to make it. You know?
Thankfully, this one doesn't seem too bad, except for the
Oh no, it's not too bad on.
yeah, going black.
Because it's...
What's the deal with?
I think they fall down.
Oh, okay.
So you got to be very quick. Alright, that's pretty good.
Well, hopefully, we must be coming up to the end. Best tune David ever made, in my opinion. I love this one so much.
That's harsh. Barrel's coming towards you and it's blacking out.
Well, we got the checkpoint.
You can have two monkeys at that point would probably be quite nice. So that's got to be a pretty cushy job, like making
What's that?
music for games. If you're musically minded.
Well, yeah, it does kind of help, I guess.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, I think anything where you're like if you're an artist, you know, music can be a rewarding job, I would say.
Depends how much creative freedom you have, I suppose.
Right, this was the bit where.
So you start to have sort of leaps of faith. Like
Okay.
down here, he starts throwing the barrels.
Okay. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that.
You got a cock.
What's in it?
Probably a secret, but whatever. Probably need a barrel to open.
Oh, okay, don't worry. It's giving me a headache. There you go, you finish it.
Should come with an epileptic warning this level.
A little bit weird. Hey there, Gil, welcome. Yeah, best music track in the game. You're not alone there.
Just survive, I think. Like, yeah, just have to survive each round.
Lay, what was like the first gaming system that you ever kind of got into then, or played? I'm guessing it wasn't a Super Nintendo. Awesome, nice one.
Well, that's the same, we were saying with David the other day, and it's strange on depending on what your age is, what you classify as a retro console. You know, to me, retro is the things like this, and Mega Drive.
SNES, Mega Drive.
Whereas David is like, you know, to him, PS2 is the beginning of retro. Whereas to me, that's like mid consoles, you know.
But it's kind of weird though, because Dave like had a Atari 2600, didn't he, that he used to play, which predates, you know, the SNES.
Weird. It is weird. Right, last world.
You can do it.
Oh god, this one.
Lay, yeah, you. I obviously know that you've played like Resident Evil 5 or watched it at least, but I'm sure you've said you had a system in the past.
So yeah, you have to keep the fuel up, obviously, otherwise you
Quite a good gameplay mechanic.
otherwise it just falls and you're instantly dead.
We don't want that.
Donkey Kong got a bit angry then. Oh yeah, skills.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Great game.
You know what? One Tuesday, I'm pretty sure you can play it co-op 2 players.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's
Well,
a
we'll
game
do.
we can do.
Yeah, we'll do a
That'd be amazing.
Donkey Kong. I love that game, and it was difficult as well.
Actually, you can't play it as 2-player, but there's a cheat code.
Cheat code, that's
you can
it.
play it as 2-player. So yeah, there you go. That's a game. Oh no.
Oh man, that was close.
Skills. Yeah, there you go. That's actually a really good idea. I'll put up for that.
Oh yeah, the Game Boy Color with Pokemon. Fair play.
Oh, I was going so
Did that
well as well.
just happen?
I didn't know where it was going to take me. Yeah, see what I love with Diddy, which we were even saying this earlier, isn't it? Because there's that new Star Fox racer.
Yeah.
No, we were saying we hope that, but you know, the one thing I liked with Diddy was the multiplayer was just as good, nearly, as Mario Kart, but it had the single player that Mario Kart wishes it could have.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the multiplayer wasn't its best point at all.
I don't know.
It was okay. I think Mario Kart 64 had better multiplayer, but the single player was. Oh, that was so close. It nearly worked. Joint venture. Yeah, I ended up buying the Game Boy Advance, DS version of Diddy Kong. I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't quite as enjoyable as the N64 original, but a lot of people don't know it did come out on that system. Your stepsister had a console where we played Mario Kart, another Pokemon game, and something where you fight each other with different characters and lightsabers. That kind of sounds like the N64 to me. I'm not quite sure about the lightsabers, but... Battletoads Double Dragon for the SNES.
Oh, careful. Need to get that one.
No, we haven't streamed them at all. Battletoads just... It's a hardcore game. There's no way I'd get through it. Double Dragon, on the other hand, I did used to enjoy playing those. I'm not too sure if I played the Super Nintendo one. But they were good little fighters. Maybe not as good as Streets of Rage, but they were still alright. PS2 and PS3. I'm a little upset my PlayStation 2 stopped working. For some reason it doesn't read discs anymore. I must get that fixed because...
Probably pick a PS2 up cheap enough now.
Yeah, you probably can. I'd like a modded PS2 to play other region games, and I've got like loads of games behind me as it is, so I should look into that. Whoa! That was amazing. I thought I'd walked off the edge.
It's called We Moved into 2018, Lay. I mean, that was a good game back in the day, I suppose. But, oh.
Yeah.
I'll say we still have Rock Band days, don't we? So
I've still got a load of the PS2 SingStars. I wouldn't say I love it. The only time we have, well, a bunch of friends of mine, we stick on Rock Band.
Yeah, we still have a good laugh with that.
Rock Band's good. Yeah, we have a really good laugh with that.
A few drinks and Rock Band out, yeah.
Yeah, you got to have a few drinks. All helps.
And if everyone joins in as well, that always helps as well.
Well, yeah, you usually get like 4 people playing at a time.
Oh yeah, so I mean, it's still a bit of fun. It's just...
Lay, I think you're going to be waiting a while. Oh, you bought some of the games today? I didn't. I suppose you can pick them up second hand. I would say love for SingStar is a very strong word. I wouldn't go that far. Major, yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, where you had to blow to get your start. I'm pretty sure as well they changed because you had the silver cup, was it? Where you had to get first place on the N64, but I think they allowed you not to get first place.
Oh yeah, you had to get like all silver coins and first place.
That was like hardcore.
God.
It was like,
yeah,
if you want a hardcore game, Diddy Kong Race, it might not look. It looks like a kid's game.
Everything,
but,
yeah, man,
yeah. But I honestly say 100% of that game. I loved it.
Yeah, the last world getting all the silver coins and coming first was, yeah. So I remember spending many hours doing that. Way too many hours. To get all the coins, you come first, but doing both because sometimes the coins are so far off the beaten track.
The was it Wizzy Pig?
Whizpig, yeah.
Whizpig.
Come on, best boss ever.
And most annoying boss. That was close. Just remember that last race or the fight.
Flying fat pig.
Yeah, taking forever to...
That was literally every corner had to be boosted. Everything had to be perfect.
Miss those days.
I can't forget good old Genie.
Yeah, they changed the genie as well.
I am the genie of the island.
Yeah,
I am here to help you.
He doesn't speak like that anymore.
I'm like a damn right. Yeah, I loved it.
It was quite. He was definitely a character.
Finish the level. I got something special for you.
Yeah, no, it was classic.
I was impressed because obviously it was used to play Mario Kart and stuff like that. So I was like, hang on, racing game. What's all this speech? It was like.
Very true. Very true.
Again, I think the best game for speech on the N64 that impressed me the most was Conker.
Well, yeah, Conker was
the quality
like
of
pinnacle.
The voices, the fact that everyone had their own. I mean, Gold, that was very, very impressive. Perfect Dark as well. I mean, after GoldenEye, I thought was quite a. I think that was the thing with the N64 is they really later on in life pushed it beyond what I think we thought it was capable of. You know,
it's like every gaming system, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but later on you get slightly better. But you look at something like Mario 64 compared to Conker, you know.
Well, yeah, slight difference.
You would believe it wasn't the next console after it. Is that much of a difference? You know, full facial movements, proper speech. You know.
True. Yeah, they got rid of Conker and Banjo. Didn't they put... Who did they put in it? One of the Kongs, didn't they? Was it Dixie? Something like that.
Oh man, Dixie would make this game so easy. If you
well,
could,
yeah.
If you could use her helicopter thing in it. Oh my god. It's just annoying. I think you can blow them up with the barrel.
It's the same place as well. Alright, just take this slow. We don't want to get stuck here like that water level. Goes to show, even though we've struggled a bit with this, the second game, I think we spent 3 streams and we got to the last level and kind of gave up at that point. But yeah, that was like, spent a good sort of 10 hours on that game.
Oh, they cranked the difficulty up ridiculously compared to this game. Don't get me wrong, there are some challenging levels in this one, but this is the last world, and look at, you know, we're doing it. Maybe die a few times, but we're doing it. Whereas, if this was like the last world of Northern Country, I would be crying. Yeah. And then 3 just gets even worse.
Yeah.
Like that woods level with the spider webs.
Yeah, yeah, I tried to forget about that. I remember, didn't we find like a glitch as well for the parrot race?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That was quite cool. Got to be so close. Hey, 2.
That was close. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. No worries, Eric. Tombwarrior, hey there. How you doing today? You just got the best known time for your own track on Mario Kart 8. Nice one. And thank you for the host as well. What was that? The remake of the Mario Circuit? Strange.
Yeah, if you jump on them at the wrong point, as I've...
Chadley. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Sorry, dude. What was that?
If you jump on them just as that's coming
spawning,
out,
yeah.
You gotta, like, mate, as long as as they got a head showing, you're alright.
Okay. Tomb, I'm doing okay. I had a really enjoyed last night's stream. Really looking forward to getting back and playing a bit more Uncharted. And hopefully be in a much better mood as well after we finish this. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, DK barrel's there.
Yeah, I'll go back. Was it worth it? Not too sure.
Armadillo! Armadillo! Oh,
yeah, just don't hit the armadillos. It's not big. It's not clever. Hey there, Marcos. Welcome. How are you today? Excellent. Yeah, it's quite annoying. Dan kind of lent me his microphone setup so we could have a microphone. Well, me and Wayne have one each. Unfortunately, I can't get it working. Dan said he had no problems with his, but I tried everything. Just doesn't want to work.
God, I remember these. As you jump, they jump, so you have to jump before them. If you jump just as you would a normal enemy, they will kill you.
Okay.
So like, as you jump, they jump. Oh, okay, they killed themselves.
I think they got bored waiting.
Bum.
You missed one. That's all right.
Yeah, there was a jump there, but that was lucky. Okay. Must have had a barrel in my hand that I didn't even see.
Well, hopefully we're coming to the end. Well, more just me, if I can make it. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite cool you can see the eyes in the dark though. Kind of helps.
Again, it's not too bad, it's just...
Major! I will try and do that. I don't expect too much from me. When was the last time I went properly to London? Probably like 3-4 years ago. I'll try and send you a message over Discord of some of the places I remember. If they're closed, don't blame me. I know CEX on Tottenham Court Road. That was a pretty good place to try for a bit of retro. That's better. You really? Now that is a troll.
Oh,
that's how you do a good troll.
Amazing.
Well, at least we know there's something there to avoid.
Oh, really? The thing is, I held the barrel underneath like I did every other time, and the bird hit me. Every other time it's killed the bird.
Sure there was a...
London, Mommy.
Huh?
Museum of Moving Image.
Oh.
That's really good. It's like yeah, all about movies and everything else. But you know, I read many years ago when I was in school. But really good, really good place to go. Yeah. Quite massive, but it's like how films used to be made with all the special effects and.
I'm surprised I've never been there.
Yeah, brilliant. I was Superman, you know, laying down on the big screen thing and flying through Metropolis, and you could like back then we had like live interviews with Zig and Zag and stuff like that through digital stuff, and yeah, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
And it's obviously been updated since then because that was
well,
20 years ago, but it was really impressive then. So now, I believe it was free to enter as well. So
a lot of the museums are like that up in London.
Oh, I know. See,
yeah,
he's dead. So how did that kill me? I do remember they got like the original robot as well from Return to Oz. You know that.
Oh wow! Oh man,
yeah, they've got a load of proper like Daleks and Doctor Who stuff, and oh yeah. We're going with Robert Spinach. Yeah, year 10, so I've been 15. So yeah,
yeah, I think I went to oh, what's the not the Madame Tussauds. What's all the underground stuff?
Well, London Underground.
No. Oh, really? With Jack the Ripper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's worth doing. If you've never gone on it, it's quite a good little experience for a bit.
If you've got big balls, then you can go on the Millennium Eye. I would never do that because I don't like heights much. The idea of being up that high for an hour would no.
What was that place called, Wayne?
Mommy, Museum of Moving Image. M-O-M-I.
Mommy.
Mommy. Oh, I think it's been that, yeah. Oh, do you know what? I don't like this.
Yeah, they had a big Game of Thrones thing up there a little while ago as well, but I think that's moved on. Now that could have been good going to.
Oh, there's definitely a hell of a lot of places to go in London. Come on.
Right. Finally.
Save cave.
London Dungeon. Yeah, that was probably it.
Save it.
Good point. You was picked the whole time to do the stupid things in the dungeon. I can't remember having to actually do anything. I remember at the end of it there's like a ride you can go on that just drops you. And it was supposed to be from, I think it was Sweeney Todd. It's alright, nothing. It's definitely not like a proper theme park ride, but it was alright.
Oh, like armadillos! Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Armadillos!
Scan back.
No one apart from anyone that's English.
Was that Harry Enfield?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
Dime bars, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah, I think.
Crunchy on the inside, soft on the inside. No, mate. I prefer armadillos. Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. It's like what?
I think it was Harry Enfield.
You gotta love the good old adverts like that.
It's like the is it Rick Mao?
Yeah.
From Bottom, yeah. The Nintendo ones.
Oh god, yeah.
They're funny.
Cheesy as hell, but
well, yeah. Make it go.
Yeah, the Harry Enfield one. You know, it was hula hoops, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, Grinch. No, just because you've got a crinkly bottom, it doesn't mean hula hoops have. Because hula hoops are round, they stay around, and they be around forever. Yeah.
Oh
Great.
man, I forgot that. I don't even watch normal TV nowadays. I don't even know.
Well, this is the thing though, even if you do, what adverts, you know...
I know for weirdness there's an advert with like an Arnold Schwarzenegger head. Have you seen that? It's
No.
like a robot. Oh, it's
There's
weird.
nothing wrong with funky original adverts. It's the, you know... Because again, 20 years down the line, you can remember stuff like that, but... The old Budweiser ones were pretty good,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Some of the Carlsberg ones, you know, if Carlsberg did this, that'd be the best in the world, and it's always something quite funny, you know. If you think to do that, just
Yeah, not gonna happen.
push select.
This is supposed to be the hardest level in the game. Well, we'll see.
This is when I do silly things like that. Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't going to make it. Tombwarrior, thank you for stopping by. Have a great
only
evening.
1 or 2 levels left, that's the thing, so... Oh.
Yeah, we've got to get this completed tonight.
Oh, man.
I'm hoping it
That was
happens.
silly. Yeah, I think you're better for the jumps, whereas I'm better for the killing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get to them big guys, then just need
Yeah, just really. Okay, when I get to
Get
that,
there, push select,
yeah,
and
yeah.
unless
you get there first.
whereas I don't think I quite make the jumps as well.
It's better. Yeah, well, I mean, so far, I wouldn't say it's been the most difficult level. But then again, I don't want to jinx myself, but...
Yeah, Yeah, but what some people find hard.
Others, yeah, find easy. There was a bit of slowdown going on there.
Yeah, that went a bit weird.
But I do think, definitely, once I get to that point, if we swap over, because that guy
Just destroys you.
yeah, no chance for
I'll
me.
just kill him and then do that. It's annoying that it sort of knocks you back so far.
Does it start? Or?
No, just select.
That's weird. Sorry, I pressed select.
Yeah, yeah. Run and do your roll and jump over him and then land on the word and then
Okay.
push select. Might be
Right,
a better
okay.
option.
Highgate Cemetery. I'll have to look that one up. That's better. And that is probably why all the barrels are there. Not too sure.
God.
How are you going to make that? Oh, it's over there.
No, I need it to be.
Jumping off.
Ah, okay, it came back. Right, so if it goes up, you've got to be quicker. Okay, I thought I would have had a chance there, I didn't realise that. So yeah, roll and jump into the wooden bit and then... Or do that, that's fine too, no problem.
Okay, I'm starting to take that back. Maybe it is the most difficult. You swap
just
with
check.
A.
Right to that.
It's A, apparently. Do you select A at the same time? No?
Maybe this level don't let you swap or something. Normally it's
Yeah.
isn't it? So it's like we're doing now anyway, so it don't matter. Oh, look, there's bananas there. I wonder if there's something under there. I'm not going to see it, but... Right.
That's
even,
how you do it, though.
Yeah, but even knocked me. I didn't realise it knocked me back as well. I can understand you, but even Donkey Kong. Oh, we didn't realise you changed it over.
Yeah, it is a major. That was funny.
A bit of advance warning.
Okay, well, my bad.
I was going like that, pushing the buttons, not realising. Yeah. They must have changed it though, 'cause I swear like the Donkey Country 2 and 3 are different.
Oh, why? Yeah, to be fair, I think you need to. It'll be easier if you just do that bit.
They do this bit, yeah.
Joanne, welcome. How are you today?
God, that was close.
I mean, if it is the most difficult level, I guess it makes sense I'm sticking it pretty much near the end of the game.
You might be better with the way you're holding the barrels, actually.
Okay.
The angle that you hold them, like I hold them over here, don't I? See what I mean? Yeah. It might be a case of swapping whoever's going to do.
Please, please.
There.
Nothing's going to jump out.
See, I don't think it's too bad.
Okay.
Save it again just in case.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Aside for the last.
What was my all-time favourite streaming moment? Oh, man. That's a difficult one. Let me have a think while I'm playing against a boss fight. I've done so many streams. There's been a lot of good streams. Things just... I think we had quite a good laugh playing through Resident Evil 4. Especially like the first couple of episodes, well, streams anyway, where... I mean, we were trying to get... Well, I was trying to get through it without dying once. And then there was a section where Wayne just constantly kept getting killed. Eventually I ended up dying quite a lot in it anyway.
Oh, really? Oh, I've been on
all time... I'm still not too sure if that would be in my all-time. But still. Jeez. All yours, man. You got this. I must admit, I've just thought of something. When, I don't know if Thierry is watching, but there was one of his courses that I played constantly for weeks. And eventually I finished it. I was ecstatic that I got there. That was definitely one of the better moments. It's pretty good timing actually, 8 o'clock. I think that's got to be on the list, Major. That was pretty good.
I can't remember what's coming. Oh, God. No, it's just a case of remembering what happens. Now we face Crown. That's it. Jump on out.
That was a good moment, definitely. Right. We got more.
Right, so yeah, it's just remembering what he does now. So 5 crowns to and fro, then big cannonballs, then jumps from side to side.
Yeah, spin and win, Eric. That was the one. I mean, his sequel took me long enough to finish as well, but spin and win was... I think I made a video of it, actually. I was really happy that day. Do you reckon we'll do it before we hit 1 life? There's been a lot of demand for... Was his name King K. Rool?
Yeah, Captain K. Rool.
Captain K. Rool. There's been a lot of demand for him to be in the Smash games, but I believe he is one of the characters that is owned by Rare, or Microsoft now, including some of the other creatures. I think it's just Donkey Kong and, you know, the main characters that are Nintendo's. He'll jump back, yeah. No, he'll throw. Oh, I see, right.
Back again. Then now we'll stand. That's it.
Kind of annoying, you can't really see.
That's why
get a good view.
Stand as far back as you can. Basically, each time they've had one ability, so like that would be fun.
Okay. Come on, dude, that must have just hit me. Right, so this is
that'd be 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So it's not too bad. It's just following the pattern.
Jose, welcome. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by.
Slow, that's the problem. It's like,
yeah. So you go.
Yeah.
Just
How to I think maybe
kind of
just roll. As
yeah, he kind of ducked there, so. I'm glad I have my moments, guys.
Yes, look, when you push the button, you roll something.
Yeah, I will try that next time. Yeah, it's a lot quicker.
Too quick.
So it's going to jump.
And then 3 lots, and then
3 lots, right. Oh, really? Okay, if I can survive that long. Yeah.
not even that hard. It's just.
Yeah, it's just those.
Not to be compared to some of the other last bosses these days.
Where are the cannons actually coming from? Best not to ask. It's one of those things with really old games where, yeah, just
you
stuff.
Don't need logic.
Yeah, just stuff happens. Deal with it.
It's freest, so he does that then. Freest.
Oh, was it?
Was that it? No,
that was surprising.
I'm sure that ain't it. I'm sure. Because look at the credits.
Oh, okay. Colouring Critter, Concept Clump, Commander Kincaid, the end. So we're pretty close there multiple times. Yeah, it comes back.
Told ya.
We don't have to do that again, do we?
Yep.
Right,
It's
you
that
know
time
what?
to start playing games.
Let's just save this.
Why?
Why?
Well, is it time to do that then? I think.
What's that?
Use the ability.
Yeah, we've only got one life left. Yeah, next time I think we will do that. As soon as we get to the credits, otherwise we're going to overrun a bit.
Just remember what he does after that. If you can get to that point with both of them,
He's going to jump at you. You will die. Well, a little bit of notice would have been nice. Nah, it's all good. It was kind of funny that happened, but at least we know for this time.
I said I was like, oh my god.
And Lay, yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say the Resident Evil 5 stream. I should load it. You want to press... Oh, sorry, go down there. Oh, we should have rewound. Why didn't we do that?
Huh?
Press, just load that one. Start. We should have just rewound.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Right. Okay.
Who's Diddy? That would currently be me. Always seems to be that boulder cannon, doesn't it? Right, rewind. Oh, no, go back to Donkey Kong. So, press X. That'll do. Oh, just hang on.
Such a little gap between.
Let's come back.
It's actually been on our time. Right, so.
Oh, okay. So
one jump, stand down, and
right.
Jump over you, right.
So it doesn't play the credits again anyway. Do you want to rewind it a bit? X. So go back to. Press R. Oh man.
So that's the second hit.
You were saying?
Again, but we've got to that point, which is perfect, that's fine. Like, so you want to be. Yeah. Now he's going to throw that. Oh, little jumps. Okay, little jumps. That's cool. Whoa, that's alright. So little jumps on that one, man. Cool, we're getting it. So.
X. There you go.
Do that again, that was terrible. That was just bad.
That's it. So yeah, just duck down.
Whoa, that's a hell of a lot quicker then. Let's see how jump, little one. I don't know. You might go back again though.
I thought it was going to jump back with the bigger jumps there. Go for it. Okay, so we took the liberty of maybe cheating a bit there, but we still did it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's one of them very repetitive things that if you kept doing it, you'd get it.
I think if we had like an extra 15 minutes, but maybe that would have happened. Cool.
But we've done everything else without cheating.
So apparently that is the original Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, from the arcade game.
I enjoyed
It's quite
that.
a cool little Easter egg.
Oh, that's what I liked with Donkey Kong Country 3. They're sitting there playing in 64.
Oh yeah.
In the hut. So I know when they Donkey Kong 64 came out.
That's a lot of bananas.
People were like, oh, well, you know, were they going to see something about the next console or something? Because it came out before that. So.
You know what? I thoroughly enjoyed playing that. That was a really good choice of games. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, someone's suggesting Diddy Kong Racing, I reckon, too.
I'm well up for that.
That's a good idea.
I'm well up for that.
Well, obviously, I'm away next week, but maybe a week after.
Well, it gives me a bit of time to make sure we can get it up and running with 2 players anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like a...
yeah, cheers, guys. Really enjoyed that. Have a good evening. And I'm going to be back yet again with Fortnite tomorrow. So I'll be back 7 PM tomorrow, a bit later stream. So
I should be around then as well. So.
Yeah, well, there's about two or three other people interested for work, but obviously you join me. We might, if one of them drops out, then we should be good to stay with 4. But I'm sure, yeah, Wayne will join in at some point tomorrow. Cool. Thanks, guys. Have a great evening, and yeah, see you soon.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.